A big shout out to Eddie ERL from YouTube for bothering to record all this crap. And it gives me a chance to show he shows the purple.
Yes.
I'm guessing Eddie prefers purple over grayness. Alright, so this is the poor ending if you only get, like, no coins, basically.
So what's he got in the bag then?
Air.
It's like those bag of chips that say that they have chips inside, but it's mostly just air.
But there to see, Dweebs, it's just coins, and Wario normally wants more than just coins. To him, getting a pittance is equal to losing.
There's nothing in here, get in! Wait, no, I'm sorry, please put me down!
Don't destroy the beaver, Wario, come on.
But the beavers are assholes too. No, they are. Let's not forget how in the ending I got, they steal Wario's money.
Interesting again.
So,
like that.
so based on
they will use raccoons for it.
So based on the animation, I'm guessing he just told him, "There's a treasure in here, go get it," and now he'll take the gun. You realize there's no money in there, right, dude?
Or maybe there is money in there. Wait, isn't this the ending you got, actually?
Well, actually, now it changes. There you go. See.
Oh, instead of having a
return
plane.
That's cute. That sums up the Wario experience. Implausible laws of physics because it's fun.
Either that, or he just tried the Virtual Boy and this is the results.
Nah, the Virtual Boy doesn't tire you out like that.
And hey, I say shit about the soundtrack of this game, but this credit music is kinda cute.
Yeah. Twibs, the way the Virtual Boy tires you out is putting pressure on your eyes and your sanity.
Not to
But that's the thing though, Joe. Maybe that's what's coming out, that water coming off. Maybe that's actually coming out of his eyes.
Not to mention,
even though some of that is dripping from his tongue, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Also, gotta love how the credits in 3 dimensions come at you!
Again, that was the approach of 3D for most of the time. Even some movies today still try to do that by literally throwing shit at you.
Kazumi Tataka, probably drunk making the soundtrack.
Alright, Kenichi Nakamura.
Maybe he drunk all those bowling balls from Wario Land 2.
You know, how does Wario manage to stay afloat with this? I do not know.
Again, define laws of physics just for fun. Wario was the original inventor of troll science.
Clearly. The end.
Not even with the V, Pedro, just end.
As in end game. End.
The game wants itself to end.
Alright.
Then Wario crashed into, I don't know, Waluigi's place.
So the clear time was 19 minutes and 58. So there you go.
Really, Dwiz, Waluigi isn't canon to the main universe.
Well, I can see it. Well, Taylor, if you go straight for the exits, yeah, I guess you can probably clear the game in that short amount of time.
Oh, Wario's not either, is he?
And now the fair ending.
Actually is.
Rank C.
You got to get rank C,
that amount of coins.
as in between 5,000 and nearly 20,000 coins. So if you do get that,
still disappoints Wario.
Yeah, so rank C. So yeah, there's like the interesting thing is that you think the endings would just be tied to the rank you get at the end, right? But no, there's actually a crap ton of them, as you're going to see.
Because also tied to how many objects do you collect, the key objects.
Yeah, like again, and again, don't get me wrong. I am. It's the same thing with Wildland 1. In Wildland 1, I also used YouTube footage because the problem with these multiplayer, they're cool. It's just that in order to showcase all of them, you have to play the game like 10 times. So.
Even with a good game, that can sometimes become tiring.
Yeah.
Again, I find it ironic that of all the games that does this, it's probably Shadow the most I'm fine with, if only because there's so many different levels and routes you can take.
Yeah, well, I'm actually about to ask. I guess I get the idea what might be your answer, but I just want to know, Pedro. What is the game for your personal game which has the most replayability value that you do like?
I guess
As
Wario
in a
2.
game that you will never stop playing around, that has those multiple endings that encourage that.
Wario 2.
Yeah, I thought so.
Like Wario 2 is the highlight of this franchise, as far as I'm concerned.
Do you have one, Dweebs?
Super Mario Land 2.
Yeah, that game is
I
good.
guess so.
Well, that game only has one ending, though. Like, I feel like in terms of replayability.
Oh, I thought you meant like it.
Again,
Well,
the condition
I
idea
mean,
would be multiple. Also, that's killed with the
Underwear.
move the clothes. Yeah, there you go. The idea, Dweebs, is that one that has multiple endings and as such encourages replayability value for you to get all of them.
There's Chrono Trigger as well. There's that one.
Did you play
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Dweebs? Dweebs?
Dweebs is not here right now. Please
leave
state your
a message.
message. Beep.
After the beep.
Oh, there he is. Dweebs.
Hi.
So like a game that you've played that has a lot of replayability, like multiple endings and shit like that.
Multiple endings that encourages that replayability. Do you have one that you prefer?
Not really. I mean, well, to me, I don't really mind whether a gamer's one ending or several,
Sure.
because I have fun playing it.
Jova then?
No, you already mentioned about
Oh.
Shadow.
Oh, Shadow. Yeah, sure.
This is also Chrono Trigger.
No,
Yeah,
go-
that's a good
Oh
one
boy,
too.
Chrono Trigger's gonna be an interesting game for us to tackle.
Don't
given all
worry,
the
Jova.
different
Again,
endings.
I'm handling and I know already what to do because it's fairly easy even to grind for it, so the replayability value is not that much of a problem to me.
So Wario flew off with his dry cleaning.
Yeah, on a kind of
Uh-huh.
blimp thing.
It's like it was like one of those Team Rocket contraptions. Still got it like that.
I'm actually wondering if he used cheats to get to
Probably.
do these things, because yeah, that is quite the interesting.
I don't
like,
know. Some people are really.
Did these
Okay,
ROM
okay.
manage to get like debug equivalents to cheats? or
Okay,
something?
okay. To his credit, I have seen a lot of tricks with this game that could allow
Also, was
somebody
that
to
a
do it.
Sonic sound effect put in jingle?
I don't know. Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of a doubt and say that he probably managed to get that legit because no. There are plenty of tricks and ways to complete this game in under about.
That is true,
60%.
Jova, but as you can see, even for these cases, it will appear in the credits, the timer seems to be consistently identical.
Like literally,
Just,
the
with some variation.
not just 19 minutes, 19 minutes and 58 seconds every time so far. It seems so.
So I wonder if there was like a coin manipulator at the very end, at the point where he saves state, where this person might have saved state, similar to what Pedro did with Wario Land 2.
That may be a possibility.
Well, there's a thing.
Alright, what does
Did he,
Wario do?
Well, actually, that's Wildland 1 you're thinking. Wildland 1 has that debug mode that allows you to alter your money during the level.
Still,
And
it was a past occasion that Pedro showed us.
where Wildland 2 doesn't really need to have that kind of stuff anyway, considering most of the coins are used in levels rather than outside of it anyway. And the multiple endings in Wildland 2 are determined by the paths you take rather than the money you get.
So what Wario
Although,
will use?
wasn't there that
this
one
time?
ending that you unlock by pretty much getting every treasure in Wario Land 2?
Yeah, don't worry, he'll show it. Like it's the one that has the question mark thingy at the top that he
No.
put.
No. I'm talking about Wario Land 2. I feel like there was an ending that
Jesus.
was
Oh.
based off of which treasures you got.
Wario comes back home with nightmare fuel.
Yeah, in Wildland 2, if you get all the treasures you
That's
want.
the final boss, isn't it?
No, it's not. The
One of us has this like goblin mask. It's not a pterodactyl thingy.
it's
I think maybe that's what it looks like from the side, because look, it has a bit of a similar nose and
The ear
eye
as well,
structure.
maybe. I don't know. Let me see. The symbol is plastered all over the place anyway, so I can easily check around the. Okay, it could be. Oh, it
He's
could be
even got
not.
the pearl on his head.
It's more the
too,
fact that I
which
do
is
remember
more-
this thing having teeth, and it's not that common to have toothy birds in Japanese video game. So
Oh, Ridley says hi.
that's not a bird. That's a pteranodon.
He starts off as a bird, as other M established.
Doesn't it start? Oh right, it starts as that fucking thing. I trying to pretend that doesn't exist. Sorry, Jova.
It's
Well, too bad. Smash Brothers Ultimate reminded us that little
But
birdie
Red
is a
did
thing.
not.
Well, Ridley wasn't in Dread, much to my chagrin.
It was still, and yet it manages to still be great.
Yes, it does.
But I also haven't told them what my personal repairability value game is on that front. Well, actually, I can tell after during the next credit section because now we're about to get another ending.
But yeah, that thing could have been that final boss thing. It's even got a
I don't
silver
remember
hair
any
girl.
of the previous bosses being exactly that, so it cannot be just a thing out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
yeah, there you go again. 19 minutes and 58 seconds exactly every time. So clearly there must be
Did
some.
he...
Gone.
I wonder, did he mention doing such maybe in the description of the video you got this from?
Not that I saw, but whatever. Like I don't blame him for using cheats for the record. Like I wish I could
See,
have.
what Jova said might be true, as you can see the front of the symbol, which represents final boss. So
So there you go.
Rank S finding all the.
Okay, for this one you need.
Apparently, this
And you
was
have to
over
beat it
2
under
hours.
over 2 hours.
So basically, the other condition aside from getting coins and treasures is actually to complete the game in a record amount of time. I mean,
Unless he's just boasting about the times he got
Because-
these done in.
because apparently this game wasn't challenging enough. Like it's just I don't know. Like what's the point of
Okay.
giving you a time
Okay,
limit for
okay.
these endings?
Part of me is wondering that he titled that just to, just to give a metric
Oh.
of how long it took him to cover that.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
wondering.
okay. I guess then. Sure.
I guess maybe if we...
A map? A pot?
Don't ask me. I ain't got a clue.
And they're sentient and following you. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
And I the vase.
And this time we go straight into the credits.
Oh, it was a
Where,
magic carpet, actually.
there you go. And I'm guessing.
Careful, Wario.
So is there a genie inside that one too?
And that's his why Wario is singing his favorite song.
Yeah, Wario looks like he has seen some shit in this ending.
No, like that.
I want what he has taken.
Like
So S rank is, so basically S rank is that Wario keeps the coins and gets a magic carpet.
he looks like he's thinking of syrup naked or something. Like it's just.
I wonder
Anyway, as
though,
for the-
given his and Sip's rivalry, would that be a hate boner?
Potentially, yeah.
Don't forget, Jova,
Does
it's not the same, not too dissimilar for Lex Luthor in regards to Superman.
It's like they say, Jova. There's a very thin line between love and hate.
Everybody hates him all the time, but we know the truth.
Go ahead, too.
Anyway, Tio, yeah, go on.
No, and again, for the replayability value that I never stop playing it is easy. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, arguably to me the best of the spin-offs ever made from the series. Mostly because it applies the retelling of similar retelling of one of the first SMT game, mixing it with a closed urban lockdown. Again, it was fun replaying in 2020. But yeah, it has a very good amount of ending and branching things depending on the people that can decide to save or not. Fortunately, Jova, it's probably the bitchiest 3DS games to emulate, so until Atlus ports it somewhere else, it's kind of off the table.
Unless we capture
Also,
card it.
it has Spike Spencer, loudly asking the question, "What's wrong with being an otaku?" So that's fun.
Beautiful. Anyway, 2 hours, 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Now it's under 2 hours. Yeah, it's a specific then.
It seems like it is indeed specific. Like if that is the case, if you have to do all this shit while still finishing the game, okay.
I will give you credit on that. At least your eyes will be restrained. It will be an incentive for you to not having your eyes burning out like in that SpongeBob meme.
Okay.
I guess, but at the same time, like, don't you think this game is already challenging enough as it is? You really need to make. You see why I had to use this footage? Like seriously. I mean, would it kill to do things like it was in Wildland 1? Like,
I'm wondering if this game normally would really take over 2 hours. Like, okay. Here's my one question. Does it count, the time that you die as part of it? If it doesn't count the time that you die as part of it, then okay, fair
Right,
enough.
so
Like,
it's the carpet, the vase, and nothing else.
Go on, Joe.
okay, like, well, okay. If this game doesn't factor in the lives on which you died, or at least you know, go after certain checkpoints, it doesn't tally up all the
Oh
time.
my!
Speaking of Captain Zero.
Now it explains why Wario is like that.
Oh, so that wait. Did she come from the vase?
Seems like it, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe stop at Playboy.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Playboy girl.
3D fireworks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Playboy girl in the 1990s Nintendo game. Yeah.
And we.
And for the record, this is the American version that I'm playing. You have to wonder because remember, this is the same company that censored Wario Land 2 by replacing the alcohol bottles with bowling balls that somehow make Wario naked. Did this slip past Nintendo's censorship somehow?
I wonder if maybe they were trying to lessen up on that around this time.
I genuinely wonder if the censors could not actually finish the game in these conditions, or we believe that the people would not have been able to do it.
Fuck it, nobody's gonna play this shit.
Not to mention, well, Nintendo was still, actively promoting around this time, having the idea of if you speedrun decently enough a Metroid game, you get to see Samus in a bikini. So
yeah,
there is that as well.
True. I mean, okay, it's not like Nintendo were always the kittiest, friendliest types, and Lord knows Nintendo nowadays are all about the waifus. Maybe it was
I get that.
They make sure to put their high stockings because legs are horrible to look at, apparently.
I get that, Joe. It's just that back in the 90s, they were very censorship trigger happy. So.
Oh my god, 1958 again, this time on the S rank. Literally the only one that was over 2 hours.
I get the idea some cheats were used. Again, I don't blame this person. So,
I'm starting to think he genuinely
maybe you should have asked for what cheats he
yeah,
used.
I guess, because the cheats I tried using didn't work. So...
Again, maybe he just is that good that he somehow managed to get almost everyone exactly in 1958.
Now what?
Hold on.
True, yeah, that's a good question. That seemed like the best ending.
Oh, sorry for... I guess I must have screwed up on the editing process. Well, I'll cut this out in post.
Sure.
Well, in the meantime, though,
where we need to get at which time? Actually, we have to wait for Dweebs to be back. Actually, no, yeah, go on, Jova. We'll not jump in so he doesn't get cut off.
Right? Yeah. I mean, again, maybe the guy really is just that good, or maybe he has like special tricks or whatnot that help him get this game done readily enough. Like, maybe he knows this game like the back of his hand. Especially seeing as how it seems like he intentionally waited just long enough for there to be nearly 2 minutes over the 2 hour line. When it
this because there's the Totaka song, right?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's showing off the Totaka
Basically,
song.
for those who don't know, I forgot that it was in this too. Totaka loves to put these kind of Easter eggs, but if you wait long enough on a pause or an end screen like that for like 2 minutes, I think, it will get this more jingle, but it's like his signature.
Yeah.
Wait,
fair enough, my bad.
Okay, so what's different about this one as
Over 2
opposed to the other
hours
one?
and found all
This is the awesome ending. So let's see.
It's weird though. Didn't you find all the treasure in the other S rank
Well,
one?
they seem to be different. Look at that. The apple is consumed, the statue looks clear, the wedding dress is torn. So
interesting.
I have-
I don't know what I don't know what the conditions are for this.
Let's see.
I guess there are different treasures you can collect or whatnot.
Or you have to get them like in a different order, backtracking potentially.
Possibly.
Hey, Tio, how bad would it be if the way to get the endings were as cryptic as how it is to get the dream ship in Super Mario Brothers free?
Oof. It's kind of also similar to still the carpet and the vase. It's also similar job I said how to get the Mirage Island in the original Gen 3 Pokemon games. I never managed to get to it.
So let's see what is it this time.
Oh, that's the final boss, Jova. This
Yeah,
is
that's
definitely the
stuck in
final
a
boss.
vase.
So it was a genie in a vase.
Yep.
So what? Is Wario like? All right, Genie, I have defeated you. Now you must be
Wario
my
still
slave.
has a
Now get
bedroom
to
eyes
work.
though.
I failed to realize.
we
I failed to realize. Oh, this is a better ending than the previous one.
No, don't you
Sure,
see?
yeah.
Don't you see, Pedro? It's more personal vindication for Wario. Not only
Maybe
did he
Wario
beat,
does not
not only did he,
discriminate.
not only did he beat the final boss is now his slave.
I guess.
Jesus.
Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of going to agree with you that so far the last ending we saw seems like more your high top reward stuff, especially since that one had fireworks and everything too.
Yeah. No. Like it is weird. Whatever.
Also,
That being said, like
we
Tail
should-
said, the treasures looked like they were damaged, so I have to wonder if maybe it's just one of those cases where.
Okay, well, while the credits are going, let me see if there's something even mentioned on GameFAQs. Why not? I don't want to have to find out after we finish the video.
I'm curious, is that really the
Stroke,
final boss?
stroke.
Yes, Trova.
Huh?
Go on.
I'm curious if that really is the final boss though, because that
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Well,
I can see his features. It wasn't a beak, it was the pointy nose.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go to wherever the wind may take us, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Now you'll be my butler forever.
unless you happen to disappear in a later game.
That tends to happen to Wario
Oh,
characters.
I
Hold
fired
on.
him anyway. You
Hold on,
are
so
a
this-
master gamer. You rock. Wait, is this Mario or Sonic? you rock.
Okay, so this one actually has a different time for the over 2 hours bit.
I don't even understand this, to be honest. But anyway, here's the quote-unquote perfect ending. There's a bit. There's quite a lot of endings, and their conditions seem a bit weird. Did you find anything too?
Give me a second. This game has a 10 hidden treasures.
Oh, these treasures look different too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game, they seem to be similar to the previous ending, just variation on what at least some of what the previous were. Though it does mention, the thing that I found so far is that the game does have 10 hidden treasure and a second quest, similar to the first Zelda. So it might be tied to that.
Okay.
Ah.
Because of course this game is so great, people would have to. And
You want to replay that.
I mean,
Again, to give him credit, that's probably what the idea was back before, the Virtual Boy was, ousted
Hold on,
as
let me see
a...
what is this.
Oh.
It's still with the bunny girl, though.
So basically, yeah, this is the better ending. It's just that for some reason there's
Except
different
now
there's different ways of getting
there's
it. It seems.
fireworks.
The different.
Oh, there you go. This time there's fireworks.
There you
Right
go,
here.
it's explaining. Alright, it's explaining here the ending. Like in Regiment, Wario, the treasures are worthless by themselves. Open the treasure door. There are actually two endings if you collect all the treasure. When all 10 treasure are placed back in their cubby holes, the door opens and Wario grins evilly. It's a amount of gold coins and stuff. In the first scenario, if you took over 2 hours, you'd be sitting on his new flying carpet with a ball in his coin bag. In the ultimate best possible scenarios, with the Playboy Bunny Girl outfit. Whatever you got a 3D end appears at the end. Okay, it doesn't mention that. No, it doesn't mention. Okay, I haven't found yet about the. It does mention about the hidden treasure, which I guess do take priority if you collect them over the regular one that you get. So it might be tied to that. Again, no real experience with this one to say such a thing on my own. I gotta be honest, this feels way too overcomplicated even for me.
I know, right? Like in the original Wario Land, it's very simple. The more all the treasures get turned into coins at the end, and basically it comes down to how many coins you have at the end. And depending on how many coins you have, the better the ending. It's simple. But this game, for some reason, makes even the act of getting all the different endings so convoluted. Like, I don't understand why. Why do you need to break what didn't need fixing? You are a master gamer. You rock.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I guess he's leaving there for Totaka song.
Look. That one does have a different time. 1949 as opposed to 19...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
You're right. Okay.
Anyway, again, he's probably just leaving for Totaka song. So let's start our final thoughts.
All right. Go ahead. Well, actually, we already did our final thoughts on this game in the finale. To be
Yeah.
fair.
I forgot. Well, I can add something small to this again. The apologies, but I already kind of forgot what my final thoughts were.
You said it was a mess.
Yeah, that checks out. Gonna be honest, I'm not sure if I think one way potentially to fix it would have been combining, not necessarily all of it, but combining some of the mortality stuff that is from Wireland 2. Not to the point of depriving the challenge completely, but not to the point of being dickish with the life system. Like an in-between kind of stuff, which would actually encourage the replayability, kind of like what Wireland 2 did. Again, just something slightly different to justify also selling this overpriced health hazard. But yeah, hi Totaka. But no, it's a testament to how the Virtual Boy is such a mess overall. Can't wait when we get to check Brosbo. That's gonna be fun, I guess.
All right.
That's it.
I don't have.
Go home.
I don't have anything to add. What about you guys?
Maybe for the time it was fine or whatnot. We've already pointed out the problems it had, so let's just move on to the next thing. Valiant effort. And I'm glad there are apparently a lot of people who still do like this game. That said, there's a reason it moved on from here.
All right, Des, before we go, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, so out of all the Virtual Boy games that I've seen, it's by default the best one, although that's not really saying much. It's just Wario Land with a far inferior soundtrack to any of the others that I've seen.
Okay then. All right, everybody. That was Virtual Boy Wario Land. Next time we'll go back to the main series for the series fan favorite, Wario Land 3.
Yeah.
See you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.